Hi, welcome to the amazing world of Bridget Jones's Diary. Okay, chapter 3. First sentence, what's the point of, you can also say in. Okay, notice after preposition, ing, this means why should I do it? So what's the point? Okay, what is the reason for doing something? Then end up, the translation of end up is the same as end. Okay, but we normally use end up when it's normally with a verb. For example, on Saturday we're going to go to Burger King, but we ended up going to McDonald's, so I ended up at home alone. Okay, you didn't say I ended at home. I ended up. Okay, something ended, the course ended, but you ended up doing, or you ended up at home, something like that. Okay, so it's the use which is different. In Spanish you would say acabé quedándome en casa o acabamos yendo a. Okay, getting weight is like weighing yourself. Okay, pesándome. Notice the verb weigh. Weight is the noun, peso, and weigh is pesarse. It appears here again. Okay, so there's no point is like this. What's the point? There's no point. It's like a waste of time. There's no point. Okay, so these are the first four. Now to fill in, you have an exercise which is fill in the gaps. It's complete something which has gaps, and gaps is espacios. So you fill in forms, documents. Normally for high school you need to do the enrollment, la matrícula, so you fill in the application form, the enrollment form, you fill it in. Okay, when you complete gaps, or there's an exercise where you have to fill in the gaps with one word, that is fill in. Okay, now remember depressed, the spelling of depressed, and ed adjectives for feelings, for how you feel. Okay, ed. Then miserable is a false friend. It comes from misery. Misery is the noun, and miserable means very sad. It's not you are a miserable person, un ser miserable, despreciable. No, miserable is really sad. Okay, now good fun. Fun is a noun, means diversión. Okay, so you can use it as if it was an adjective. For example, a pizza is good fun, or the concert was fun. Okay, so there we translate it as el concierto fue divertido, but fun is a noun. Okay, so you can use it in combination with an adjective. We had good fun, we had great fun. It's like a good time. We had a good time. Okay, but advice, we had different advice. Advice is uncountable. Okay, you can say en, we have a different advice, or en advice. Okay, so advice uncountable. And exhausted, ed for feelings. Exhausted is the extreme adjective for tired. Okay, then completely can be used with extreme adjectives. You can say very exhausted, or you shouldn't say it. Okay, so completely or absolutely exhausted. Next page. Okay, this repetition, to take notice of, or in the negative, I didn't take any notice, or I took no notice, so I didn't pay attention. Then pretend, I think this has already appeared, to do as if, no, fingir. Now you lose weight, or you put on weight. Okay, you can gain weight or put on weight. It's like get heavier. You are 70 kilos, and now you are 72, so you have put on 2 kilos. Now again, unhappy, happy, unhappy, the negative, and so for emphasis. No, it isn't. Can't afford, this has already appeared, I think. Oh, it appears in the next chapter. I've seen it somewhere else. Afford is that you can't do it. No, I can't afford an iPhone 15. I can't afford a Lambo. So I can't afford. To buy, you can say with a, you can use it with a verb or with nothing. No, I can't afford an iPhone 15, or I can't afford to buy an iPhone 15. Okay, so notice the structure, afford, to do something. Next page. So in the end, this is similar to end up. I ended up. So in the end, it's like finally. You have at the end, which is at the end of the book, you have a picture that is physically at the end. At the end of the lesson, I normally give you the homework. And in the end means finally. Okay, we did this, we did that, and in the end, we decided to go home. Now, best into a place. So before you had burst into tears, okay, and you can burst into a place. Okay, it's like irrumpir, like to go in like boom, like making noise and like fast. Okay, the opposite of carefully. So, and then looking very happy. Okay. While she was looking very happy, you can use this ing like this. Okay, dreadful means horrible. Dread is to be really afraid of something, and but then the adjective dreadful has a different meaning. It's horrible, dreadful. Okay, known as Eminem. Well, his real name is Marshall Mathers or Mathers, but he's known as Eminem. Okay, it's like where AKA comes from. You know? AKA, also known as. Okay. Well, hostess is anfitrion, and notice that cook is the person who cooks. Okay, it's not kuka. Kuka is what you used to cook. It's el fogón, that's kuka. But cook is the person. Okay, notice you use in for clothes. Right now I'm dressed in khaki trousers and a green pullover. Okay, so dressed in. Underwear is knickers and bra, no? Sujetador y bragas, that's your underwear. Throw something away, you throw it away to the trash. Okay, it's a phrasal verb. And then another phrasal verb is work out. Work out means have a good result. So they knew that, or they thought that it wouldn't work out, that we wouldn't have a good result. And that's it. Thank you very much. Bye.